What's up, guys? My name is Joe. Welcome back to the next episode of the podcast. This is episode 2, and I already said it, but my name is Joe. My name or Boris is Food in the Ignore server, and we have a guest today and the other host.
Yep, you already know it's Sile, aka Boogie Sama, aka Boris Vibes. Here today with our special guest, if he may introduce himself.
Hello, my name is June, also known as Boris's Butler at one point. I am the owner of the Ignore server, and yeah, basically that's it.
All right. So before we get to asking June some questions, should we call you June on the podcast?
Um,
What
yeah,
should we call you?
either that or Reina would be nice.
Okay, June Arena. All right.
Uh,
So before we
uh,
ask June or Reina some questions, uh, we just wanted to give some updates on the podcast, and actually, yeah, just some updates. So I guess I don't have to really do that. So the schedule for everybody who doesn't know, I think we've all agreed on this. Um, we're gonna be recording. So we record these episodes every Friday, and we are trying to get them out every Saturday. If because Sai is the one editing these, and if it's available to him or available in his schedule, gonna try and get it out every Saturday. Um, that
at
just
the
works for all
yeah,
of us. Yeah, go ahead.
at the re-release, the episodes will come out on the weekend,
Yep.
so within 2 days at the re-release.
So y'all can enjoy these episodes on the weekend. Um, that's about it. Before we ask June these questions, though, I do want to give a warning. About topics getting a little deep, political or religious. Because we said this in the first episode, but this we us as hosts, we're not gonna stop anybody from stating their opinion or what they think about a certain topic. Everybody deserves to get their opinion out there, and yeah. So, with all that being said, um, welcome June. Welcome June. Welcome
Hello,
June.
good to be the first guest.
Yeah, it's only fitting, man. It's only fitting.
Uh,
Um, I mean, I guess for any question, how you been, man? How you been? How's life?
mhm. I mean, I'm in summer break right now, so it's been good.
Summer.
I'm going back to United States soon. It's only 3 weeks.
Oh,
There's only
true.
3 weeks left for me to enjoy my time in Korea. And
Gonna join us over here in the new
yeah,
world.
yeah. This is the
Yep.
first time going to wait, actually second time going New York. So I'm hella pumped.
New York.
Yeah, New
Oh
York.
shit.
I'm actually first going to Boston, stopping by at I mean, not Boston, California, and then Boston, and then New York. So it's gonna be a
Yo.
long trip. Long trip to New York, actually.
Sheesh.
Oh shit. Wait, you're coming to Boston?
Yeah. So my plane is at August 4th.
Uh-huh.
So I will first be going to California to see my friends, maybe Alan Shin, and
Joe.
then yeah, and Joe, and then yeah, and then and I'm going to Boston to see my cousins.
Oh shit. Okay.
Apparently, who is going to the same school as me in NYU, and I'm finally going back to New York afterwards.
That's dope. That's dope.
Mhm.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
All right. So so the first question that I've
Mhm.
written down here in my notes, I kind of want to make this a recurring question for all of our guests.
Mhm.
Um, what's your favorite food?
Oh, favorite food. Okay, first thing first, it depends on the mood, actually. Depends
Okay,
on the mood. If I'm
elaborate.
like
So you're
Elaborate.
so you're a moody eater, huh? You're a moody
Moody
yeah, I'm a
eater.
eater.
moody
Yeah.
eater. If I'm like down, I eat something sweet. So it's gonna be something like all kinds of um snacks, ice creams, even though it's gonna be like a lunch, I just pick those sweet foods. If I'm like, you know, somewhat mad, I eat spicy food, so it's gonna be like hot pot.
Ah, I see. I
But
see.
like in general, I think my favorite food is sushi.
Sushi,
Okay.
eh?
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Sushi.
Good pick, good pick.
That's solid. All right, so
My sister once had a sushi place in Japan. Maybe that's kind of a reason why.
she,
I always
wait,
ate there. So
she had us as in she owned a sushi
yeah, yeah.
restaurant.
Did she
My
have to like yo? Did she
hmm?
have to make you like sweet sushi or like spicy sushi?
Yo,
Uh,
that actually kinda yes, because it depends on the amount of wasabi. You can make it spicy or not.
Oh my.
And
oh my
sweet sushi is
gosh!
called egg. There is a sushi with eggs. It's actually really sweet.
Yeah, tamago,
Oh
right?
shit!
Tamago?
Yeah, yeah, it's sweet because you put sugar in it.
Yeah, I heard it kind of tastes like no, or not taste, but like feels like custard or like flan.
Yeah, it does. It's very soft. It's very sweet.
Damn.
Huh? Okay, okay.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
hmm. Hey yo, that's different, bro.
Dang. I didn't know that about your sister. That's hella cool.
Guess how many
Dude,
sisters I have, guys?
4.
4. Okay, good guess. Joe?
It's just one, isn't it? Or no. Yeah, it's just one.
Um, I mean like those cousins as well, because in Korea, if you say sister,
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah.
count everyone.
That's well, shit. Well, uh, fucking 17.
17 is
17.
actually 14
Yo.
Dang,
because
I had one number.
my mom is 10th, and I have 9 aunts.
You have 9
Oh, you
aunts,
have
bro.
9
Yeah.
aunts?
Holy shit!
Do
Holy
you want to know like the
That's a
interesting
whole
backstory of
fucking
it?
platoon, bro.
platoon.
Do you know what happened?
What happened? What happened?
W-
So my grandfather, he really wanted a son, but apparently he never got a son.
Bro, that's so unlucky.
So
That's
Yo,
so
speed run
he
unlucky, yo.
80%?
yeah, so he
Oh
got
my.
so tired after my mother, he just stopped, and my mom's the 10th.
Oh.
Oh,
Bro, he
broke his
soft reset
dream,
that shit 10
Mhm.
times
bro.
and he still didn't get it.
Yep.
Yo,
Yo,
Okay,
your
it's
dad should
50-50,
never
right?
play gotchas, bro.
It's 50-50. So it's
dude.
1 out of 2 10 to the power. So it's 1 out of
Bro,
1,024 chance of
that's
getting
crazy.
10
Bro,
daughters.
your dad would never survive a gotcha game, bro.
Okay.
He'll pay $2,000 before he gets one 4-star, bro.
That's
Yeah.
What
facts.
the
That's facts.
hell?
I can actually kind of relate to that. So my dad's the oldest of I think 5 or 6 boys. He doesn't have a sister. So
Yeah, yeah.
I have 5 or 6 uncles and they're all like hella buff because my dad or my grandpa was really strict on them. But yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but if you think about the odds, right? 5
Yeah,
is only
the
1 out of
odds.
32, but 10 is 1 out of 1,024. So the
Jesus,
odd difference is huge.
bro, that's crazy. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Bro, if he give it one more shot, he might have enough like luck to never win the lottery, bro. Like
Yeah.
to win like
Exactly.
the anti-lottery, bro.
Yes.
That's crazy.
You have to
Mhm.
pay $23
So,
million. dollars.
yeah. In Korea, there's like really big events like the New Year's, Christmas, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So whenever that day comes, we all like meet up in one place. So we usually borrow the whole restaurant. So
Man,
like
that must be
yeah,
bopping,
we
bro.
prepay them and we just borrow the restaurant for a day.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I think
Mhm.
Fair enough, fair
that's
enough.
kind of a cultural difference between America and Korea because you can't do that in America just because like there aren't as many restaurants in America as there are in Korea. Like you can
Yeah.
walk around the street in Korea and in like
Right, right, right.
one block you'll have like 15 restaurants.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is true. That is true.
Here you'll go to like an entire strip mall and there'll be maybe like 4. So
Mhm.
you can't rent out an entire place. I think that's cool about Korea and people are really like flexible there, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, true, true. Hey,
Yeah.
quick question. How's it
Mhm.
feel doing family gatherings? Is it fun?
Oh,
Is it like
Oh shit.
tense?
okay.
Is it like
So
what's it
every
like?
time we have a meeting, we have like a special event. Sometimes it's gonna be like random gifts. So we stack up gifts like a whole tower, and then we just pick whatever we want. Um,
Sheesh.
I don't know what it is in English, but there's a game called Manito in Korea where you have to do specific missions to each other, but you have to do it really secretly so they don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
know what you mean.
secret
Um,
gifts?
Okay, so
secret event, like secret missions, like something like, oh, you have to feed your the other person 3 pieces of meat.
yeah,
And then they
Ah,
have
okay,
to
okay.
find out who the person that's doing the mission for you.
yeah. That's a Korean
Ah,
game. That's really
Mm,
that's
Korean.
definitely a Korean. That's a
Yeah,
definitely Korean game.
it's very
mhm.
Korean.
That's
And
pretty
It
cool
sometimes we
though.
have like a whole sports event where we do like
Oh,
teams. We play soccer, we play basketball,
yo,
badminton. Yeah.
bro, that's when you know that your family's big. They
that's
have
lit.
enough
Yeah.
people for
I
two
know, right?
different whole
Yeah,
sport
yeah,
teams.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
crazy.
Doesn't soccer need like 7 players, bro?
11
Sheesh.
aside, bro. 11 aside.
11 aside, and you
11.
can do
11
tournaments
aside.
with your own
Yeah.
family, bro.
That's
Oh, that's a big
crazy.
family. That's a big family.
The
That's
more
crazy.
crazy thing is that it's getting bigger every year because my sisters are getting married, my brothers are getting married, and they're having kids. Oh my god.
Uh,
Dang, and
are you gonna be
you're out
that
here.
cool uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be that one uncle that doesn't have any sons and stuff,
Exactly.
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
Uncle
be the
Bob.
first one.
Yeah, Uncle Bob.
Dude, we'll
Okay.
both be Uncle Bobs, bro. Don't worry, we'll both be Uncle Bobs.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Mm,
your nephews and nieces drunk before anybody else.
right, right.
We'll make like an Uncle Bob club once we hit our 30s, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'll be us two, bro.
Damn. All right. Well, um, so the first major question I have for you, you talked about coming to America earlier.
Right.
You talked about stopping in California, going to Boston, but so you're going to NYU over or the next
Yeah.
semester, right?
Yeah.
What are you majoring in? Why NYU? And what are your future plans there?
Oh, that's a hard one because I started off in UCLA.
Right.
I started off in UCLA, but um, I tr- I decided to transfer to NYU at first because I didn't really like the quarter system in UCLA, and my major in UCLA was math, and I really didn't wanted to pursue math further on. So I was looking at the what classes I can choose in NYU, and then I saw game design, and I was really into it, so I decided to transfer to NYU. Well, I didn't first transfer as game designer. I first transferred into NYU with um what was it? Liberal studies, just to make it a little bit more easier for me to get into game design. Um, so yeah, I took 1 year of liberal studies in NYU, and then after that I transferred into game design.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Nice, nice.
So wait, why NYU though? Out of all colleges.
That's the one of the two only colleges that has that kind of courses.
Oh,
With one other
interesting.
being USC in
USC
California.
in California, huh?
Hmm. Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, there are like other colleges that do game design only, specifically, such as Full Sail, Full Sail University. But those are like, if you come here, you're only gonna be a game designer, game programmer, artist.
Right, right.
Yeah.
There's no
So
flexibility.
yeah, there's no flexibility. I didn't know at that time if I'm actually really gonna be pursuing those kind of
True,
Yeah,
true, true.
so I wasn't sure. So I was like, okay, maybe for the flexibility wise, I'll choose NYU.
interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah,
All right.
smart, smart.
Um, I guess this can be the next question. Actually, okay, so I probably should have asked this first, but why did you make the ignore server?
Oh,
Since this is
okay.
what we're
This is
talking
this
about.
is a fun one as well because let's see. Let me backtrack a little bit. So when I was in high school in California, um, I was living in my friend's house, right? I was living in my friend's house called Andrew. He's also in the server, and wait, actually, it was two of my friends. There was Andrew and Dawan, and we all went to same school. So one day we got really, really bored and decided to make a Discord server and just invite anyone we can find, whether that's in class or in school or is it friends from Korea. Just invite everyone and then we can just play with them whenever we want because we were so bored at the time. So I decided to make this ignore server and then just start inviting everyone. And then at one point, I invited Cuke. I
Right.
invited Cuke to the server. And then we were playing games like Paladins together. And then he started to suggest that I should invite you guys.
Right.
So then I started inviting Joe, and then it spread to Arc Fu, and then Arc Fu invited other people as well. So now it's became like a small yet big community.
Right. Right.
That's the international community right here, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there is like very diverse amount of race
Yeah.
in
We have
Ignore server actually.
we have a lot of representation from around the world in our server.
Right, right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't know if he's in the server, but me and Alan have a friend from South Africa,
Ooh,
and
I didn't even know that.
yeah, and I think did we go to Cuke server for that? But we played Valorant once.
Oh,
Um,
that was the Ignore server.
that was
I
Ignore
remember.
server. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a South African in there. Yeah, we have a lot of representation. But I do want to. You were talking about the server, but I'm gonna kind of
Mhm.
expose you here for a little bit.
Ah,
So
yeah, go ahead.
so before the ignore well, I don't know if it was before the ignore server, but before
Mhm.
I was invited to the ignore server, there was another server
Uh-huh.
that June had made. And right now I'm looking at my Discord and it is in my graveyard playlist.
Oh, is that the Paladins one?
It is Reina D's Wonderland.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Um
That was my my Paladins Pro Player Life Discord.
I see. Yeah.
I
So
see.
So when I was in my second year of high school, um I was invited to be a Paladins Pro players in a couple of teams.
mhm,
Yeah, and then like when you do the like professional scene, you have to do scrims, you have to do pugs,
yep.
you have to make community inside the game. So I'm pretty sure I was like one of the first person who actually made a Discord community for Southeast Asian NA players and EU players all together.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Mm.
because I was in NA at the time, but I was still playing for the CEA team, I was playing on high ping.
Right. Right.
Every time I did a tournament in CEA, Southeast Asia, I was playing on 200 ping. It was
Damn.
painful. It was painful.
No, we still carried with Andrew. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I was wondering why
Plus,
you're so
Mhm.
comfortable with like 3-digit ping. I was like, man, this guy plays like he's on 60 ping, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Okay,
for
yeah.
sure.
So I made a lot of friends in NA as well as CEA. So I was like, okay, why not make a community with all of these people, bind it together so that SEA players can play with the NA players, NA players can play with the CEA players. And then later on, okay, so let me add on a little bit. So in Southeast Asian server, there was a guy named Eddie Moland who was the team leader for a team called Sea Monsters. Was one of the very well known team in SEA at that time. And he had a friend called Sun Commander. He was
Ah,
an EU player.
the
Oh wait,
legend,
do you know him?
the
Yeah,
legend.
the legendary Sun Commander.
Yeah,
um, so he's an EU player. I'm pretty sure he's from Sweden. But yeah, so I started inviting him to the server, and then he invited all of his friends. So couple months later, that Wonderland server became a whole community of CEA and EU players, and then we just
yeah.
all played together. It was really fun. But now that Paladins is a
Damn.
dead game,
Ah, yeah, bro.
sadly.
Tell that to Cuke. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ. He,
So
bro.
so there was like a golden age for that server, and
yeah,
then
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I still
Oh
miss
the
yeah.
those
game
days.
died, and then
I
everything left.
low key miss the Paladins days because
Hmm.
I met June in one of Cuke's custom games that he did for one of his live streams,
Right, right.
Right,
and
right, right.
we were on opposite teams and we're both Andro mains. We were both Andrew mains, and at the
Right,
time, I
right.
was going through like a training arc phase of
I
paladins
remember.
for me in my
Yeah.
life, and he absolutely smacked me. Like
Oh yeah.
he put me in my place, and yeah, I mean everything kind of snowballed from there. Um, well, update.
Shit.
I beat him in a
Mm.
1v1 a couple of years later. Just want to put that out there.
Dang.
Uh,
Redemption
Yeah.
arc.
that did indeed happen. All right.
Hey, good
Mhm.
shit, Takeda. Good shit.
That's right.
There was a time. There was that time.
Yeah, but there was a golden age, and now it's dead. It is officially dead.
Now we are
Um,
in the dark ages of paladins.
damn man, that's so sad here. Um,
Hey,
so
maybe there'll be a renaissance. Who knows?
maybe you know what
Maybe.
that's the dream right now.
You know, the Renaissance was the Realm Royale.
Realm Royale.
Yeah, yeah.
That yeah, I do remember
Wow.
that because Ninja was playing it, bro.
It spiked Paladins
I
as well at the
Yeah,
time.
it did because high res.
Yeah, same
Wait, so it
company.
died after the renaissance as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
So there is
Yeah.
no more.
Oh,
There will be no more
oh
redemption.
god.
So Realm Royale
Former
opened, had a
empire,
renaissance,
bro.
died. Paladins died, has not had a renaissance yet. So there's still
Yeah.
hope.
Oh my god.
There's still
Okay,
hope.
okay.
Um, I guess that kind of can lead into my next question for you. What's your favorite game of all time, or are you looking forward to any upcoming games currently?
Hmm. Well, I wasn't following the recent game news, but
Mhm.
I'm definitely going to buy Diablo 2 that's coming out in September.
Ah,
I had a lot of fun playing Diablo 3 back in the days,
uh-huh.
but apparently everyone hates it.
Damn.
um, well, more like the people who play Diablo 2 hates it. So they were
Ah,
making a remastered version of Diablo 2 in September,
right,
and it's
right.
coming out soon.
Okay, okay.
Mhm. What's my favorite game? That would be can I pick 2?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. It's all you,
I
bro.
think it's Final Fantasy X and, um, hmm, Final Fantasy X and Dragon's Crown.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure
The
no one knows Dragon's Crown here, but
I don't know Dragon's Crown, but I do know Titus Laugh Simulator. I do know that game for
I
sure. Ah, 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 ah,
well, you know
ah,
Final Fantasy
ah,
X,
ah,
right?
ah. Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah, I played
That's
that
a
on
banger of a
PS2 with my
game, dude.
dad. Yeah, still have good
Oh,
memories
that's
of that.
so cool.
Mhm.
Dude, I played that game by myself like a
Oh,
fucking
really?
loser as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dragon's Crown was only released on PSP Vita, so it didn't
Ah,
have a lot of accessibility at the time.
the OG
Ah,
handheld.
Yeah, it's like a
s-
Dungeon and Dragons kind of game, though.
Just
true, true, true.
Hmm.
Is it kind of like, oh man, is the one there's like hidden like gems that never
Yeah,
got discovered? Ah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
I wish
Gravity
everyone
Rush.
could play it. Gravity
Yeah, it's like
Rush, yeah.
Gravity
I
because it came on the
cried when
PS,
they only
PSP, right?
the original game was on PS Vita. It was like
Oh, PS Vita. Yeah.
yeah, and then Gravity Rush 2 was released on PS4. I was like, why not PS Vita?
Oh, I know. I played both versions, dude. The freaking the sequel, bro, is amazing. Like if you have a
Hmm.
PS4, bro, cop that shit because it's
Yeah,
amazing. Especially the music, it's still a banger, bro.
right.
The I don't know. It's I just know that when she sings that French Japanese shit, it'd be popping, bro.
Right, right. It's still one of those games that I want to go back, Gravity Rush.
damn.
Yeah, yeah,
I still have it on my shelf right here.
Oh,
bro.
really?
Yeah,
I really wish the PS Vita lasted longer because it was such a
yeah,
like the games that came out on it was so neat at the time.
true, true.
I mean, we have the Nintendo Switch, I guess, which is good enough.
Mhm,
Stop right
But
there.
like,
We got a
yeah,
topic. All right, so uh, I'm guessing most people have heard of this.
mhm.
But there's a new Nintendo Switch coming out, and it's a fucking scam.
Oh yeah, it's just a bigger screen,
Oh,
wasn't it?
what?
Saya, you heard of
Just a
this?
bigger screen.
No, I've never heard this.
Okay,
Pull this up, fam. Pull this up, fam. I'm trying to see
hold
the
on.
trying to see the logistics.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna pull up the statistics on this thing, but I'm gonna just tell you right now, this thing is a scam.
What?
So for context on this, right?
Mhm.
Um, so the rumors about a Nintendo Switch Pro or Max or whatever the fuck, rumors have been circulating for like a few months now, and everybody was getting hyped because we all thought we were getting 4K,
Right, right.
fucking 1080p, some more RAM, stronger processor, all of that.
Mhm.
Nah, bruh, they come out. They come out. This thing is $50 more. This thing's 100 or $350, and all it has is a point 0.1 inch bigger screen. Point 0.1
Uh-huh.
OLED. It's at least OLED. It's OLED. Heavier Joy Cons for some reason, and double the RAM. Now the RAM part, that's pretty cool because obviously more RAM. You can't complain about more RAM.
Mhm.
But bro, you're paying $50 for point 0.1 inch of a fucking screen.
Hey, let's
Think about
go.
that. And
But does that mean
Let's
that
go.
OLED is that Pro, or is Pro still coming out later on? Oh,
no, that
how did
the Pro is the OLED.
okay, okay.
I
So
I don't
Pro is
know.
now in
Man,
limbo.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with another one, if they even come
Mhm.
out with another one.
I swear this is like this is the part of the biggest weakness of Nintendo as a
It really
company is
is.
that they always release these cardboard cutouts of like consoles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
There's
really do.
always something fucking garbage about their consoles.
Yeah.
Like that's the one thing that they lack compared to other game companies like Sony,
Yes.
Xbox. They all have like a really strong design for their consoles in terms of like the specs and whatnot, right? And even the PS Vita at the time was still pretty solid, like still pretty
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
But the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Wii U, there's something off about them sometimes. I don't know if there's any problems with the Nintendo Wii U. I can't remember any. All I know is that the
EU
Nintendo
was
Switch is as a fucking cardboard cutout of a goddamn console, bro. And they literally did release a cardboard cutout version of their own console once,
Yeah, they
didn't
actually
it?
did that. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
so it's
actually did
like
though. They
they
actually
just
did.
said, "Man, if we're gonna do it, we might as well do it literally too, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Suck my balls." You know what I
Okay.
mean?
fifty
Fucking
dollars quite of a huge difference though.
Yeah, 50
yeah.
okay, I actually wanna put this into more of a perspective. For $50 more, you can get the PS5. The
Are
PS5 is
you
5
serious?
the PS5
True.
is $400. This new OLED Nintendo Switch Pro is 350.
Oh my god.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Bro, you
Oh,
might as well just say for the PS5 then. Oh my
Serious.
gosh.
just pay a little bit more.
But this
And
is like you
to be
you pay
honest,
my god. It's like if you pay $5, you pay $5 for like one piece of cereal, or you pay $10 for a fucking gourmet meal, bro. Like you know what I mean?
True.
What the fuck, bro?
Wait, so what was the
Oh,
question, Joe? What was the question about Switch? Oh, was this the question? Like opinions on OLED?
oh man, oh man. I think I think he's having
Oh, is
technological
Joe having
problems, just like a
difficulties?
Nintendo Switch did in the first month.
They
You
cursed
know when
him.
they had the fucking like when you charge it and then apparently it would scratch the screen, like it would like
Mhm.
damage the screen when you put it in. And
Yeah.
I was sitting there when I heard that, I was like, bro, you're making people pay like $300 for like a product that would destroy itself. Like, how fucked is that? That's some bullshit right there, dude. Oh
So
my
what
god.
happens to the recording? Isn't Joe recording?
Oh no, no. So the way it works,
Oh.
right?
I'm sorry,
Mhm.
I muted
Okay.
myself on accident.
Oh,
You
okay, okay.
muted just okay, okay.
Yeah.
So what are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
Yeah, what was the question?
I wanted to backtrack a little bit. I said PS5, didn't I? When I
Yeah.
Yeah, you
compared it.
said PS5.
PS4. I'm sorry.
Oh, PS4,
Ah,
that's right, yeah.
okay, okay.
PS4. But
Ah,
still worth
PS4
it.
still decent.
Still worth it. Um, but that it wasn't really it wasn't a question. It was just a top. I just wanted to get you guys' opinion on it
Okay, 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 okay.
because
Ah,
to me it was just so outrageous that Nintendo just had the audacity to do that. Um, but
I didn't even know they had an OLED model coming out
right.
soon, but that
Fucking
makes
hell,
me
that's
kind of think,
exactly,
yeah.
so stupid.
absolute cock and ball torture right there, dude. Oh
Yep.
my god.
But there's a second part to this. So, we're talking about handheld devices.
Mhm.
Steam recently announced their Steam Deck,
Oh, I saw that.
which
I
is
saw so many people ranting about
which
it.
which is a handheld device. Just
Uh-huh.
it's
Right,
similar to the Nintendo Switch, made by
Mhm.
right,
Valve.
right. Okay,
But
okay.
here's okay. I think this is really cool. I think it's one of the coolest products that's coming out this year.
Mhm.
What's cool about it is you can connect this device to any monitor, and all of a sudden it becomes a portable gaming PC
Hmm.
Like
with
for USB?
for USB. Yes,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
and you can probably attach like HDMI stuff to it with an adapter. But um, the specs on this thing are actually kind of nice. I won't pull up the statistics because there's a lot. Um,
Right,
but
right.
and the
Wait, wait,
price
wait.
the price is reasonable. The price is very very reasonable, and the fact that you can so it's like the Wii U in this fashion, right? You can with the Wii U, it was revolutionary in the fact that you could take your entire console with you somewhere else.
Mhm.
With this, it's taking a step further. It's taking the fucking PC with you, dude.
Hmm.
A PC with a decently strong processor and an okay graphics card.
So
It's
this is a
so cool to me.
fancy. Is this like a bourgeoisie laptop, dude?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Wait, I'm looking
Like
at the model right now. Why is there a button right next to the controller?
bro, okay, I actually don't know.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I
Jamie,
I don't
don't
can
know
know.
how it
you pull
works,
up a
so
picture, please?
Hopefully, that's just a model.
Jamie, can you pull up a picture, please? I want to see this in detail.
I mean, how are you
uh,
supposed to press the buttons as while while
Um,
moving with that?
hopefully, it's just a model that they might change stuff, but knowing Valve, they probably won't. Um,
That's
whoa.
weird.
uh, sorry. Um, shit, what else? I was gonna say something. Fuck.
Moving on.
Moving on. It's gone now. It's gone. I lost it.
You lost
Um,
it. You lost it.
I lost it. It's gone.
You
All
lost it.
right. So, I moving
Ah,
away from handheld devices and
what a shit
gaming.
host, dude. What a shit host. Anyway,
Damn, bruh. Damn. we're
Switching
we're friends. I promise. We're friends. We're friends. Um. All right. So moving on from handheld devices and gaming, bit more on the serious note, I guess. I wanted to ask you, I guess before she comes on, how'd you meet Janet?
Oh, how did wait, repeat that
how'd
again?
you meet Boris
Oh,
Nicholas?
how
Boris Nicholas. Okay.
um it was one of the CA pugs
Oh,
in game. Uh-huh.
wait.
Um yeah.
Wait. So was she like a team manager or was she a player? Like,
She was
Like
a
a fucking.
player. She was
Dude,
a
this is like a
player.
fucking movie scene, dude.
really? Wait, she's an actual player?
Yeah.
She was like, oh my gosh, this is like a
I did
fucking
not know
Romeo
about
and
this.
Juliet situation
It
for like
really is. Separate teams.
for
Fucking.
professional for
No, no, no,
professional
no, 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 no,
esports.
no, no, no. Wait, wait. Pugs, not a
Oh,
team,
Okay, okay.
Pugs. Pugs is open
Ah,
for everyone.
Pugs, just pugs. Okay,
Yeah,
pugs,
Pugs is
pugs.
open
gotcha.
for everyone.
All right,
Yeah.
that's right.
She was at that
Damn.
time, she was having a mental breakdown.
Oh shit. Oh
What?
shit.
She was going some rough times because
Uh,
well,
Don't get
disclose
into
maybe,
it.
her
Don't get
furthermore.
maybe,
into it.
maybe, yeah, maybe we
Yeah,
shouldn't bring this up without the person here.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Don't get
yeah.
into that.
Maybe
So,
ask this question when she's, invited
skip
on her
this
list.
part. Let's skip
Yes.
that context.
Yep.
Let's, yeah. How'd you
Yeah, this could
connect?
be a fun story about that mental breakdown. But how do we get connected?
Yeah, yeah. Because obviously you guys were
Well,
playing against each other. How did you go? Oh damn, she sounded kind of nice. Finna hit her up.
I started asking to play um some more games together. Like after the pugs, I was like, oh,
Okay.
we should play this together. We should play that together. And
Yeah.
then
Ah, I see. I see.
apparently during that we found out some, you know, common. What do you say? Those like similarities. We play
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, you just used the word similarities
Yeah.
Yeah.
or like common ground
And
or something like
okay,
that.
she was the first person I met who actually plays Grand Blue Fantasy.
Oh
And
my
that was like
god.
my go-to mobile game at the time.
That
And I
was
was
it,
like,
huh? That was
yeah,
the
that was
one.
it. That was the
Man,
one.
Grand Blue out here fucking Cupid, bro.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Holy shit.
And there was
Yeah.
this one character that that I really liked at the time.
Alright.
Um and which he is called Ayer.
Ah,
Is one of the game characters, and she really liked it as well. She really liked Ayer as
interesting.
well. So it was quite funny, yeah.
Damn.
Bro, that's so funny, bro. That's like you liking like an idol and then she likes the same idol and you're both bonding over
Yeah,
how
that's
much you
great.
love that
Bro,
same idol.
straight up fucking
Like, oh my
Jujutsu
god,
Kaisen
that
up in this
guy is
bitch.
yeah, like, oh my god, this guy's so fucking hot, bro. It's like, yes, same. It's like, oh my god, I love you. It's
Yo,
like, I
pull the
love you too.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
God damn.
You're like, oh my god, you agree that this guy's fucking cool? Oh my god. I think I found my Juliet.
She's the one.
She's the one.
Mm. Anyway, I feel
That's
like it wasn't like how do I explain this? So I feel like it wasn't that pugs or like that first few days we met was like the start point, but more like
okay.
but more like the point where we started finding out these common similarities that actually kind of
Ah,
built up emotions.
character development.
Right, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
So
character
I
development.
actually like now that I think about it, I remember those, those times more than the other.
Mm, interesting.
Mhm. I kind of forgot about that pugs as well. Like, I don't think it was that
Ah,
important at that time.
true, true.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
because at the
Mhm.
time you probably were just like, damn, she's kind of cool. I kind
Uh,
of want to play games with her.
Yeah, 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 exactly, exactly. That was yeah.
Yeah,
facts.
that's facts.
Mhm.
I was gonna ask another question about like you guys' relationship, but I'm gonna
Mhm.
save that for a future episode.
Yeah,
For an
yeah.
idea,
Maybe we can have maybe you guys can have me and her as two guests at the
maybe,
same time.
maybe. But
Yeah.
me and Saya have an idea, ideas in the making. So we'll save it for then.
Yeah.
Um, so the next question, um, I guess we won't wrap it up. I do have other questions and topics, but I think we'll kind of save them for later. So the last one that I think is important or interesting. What are your expectations for this podcast? And uh, I guess how excited were you, what were you expecting when I announced it?
Oh yeah, I had similar ideas in mind, but
Mm-hmm.
I was never I was never able to like tell it to you guys, but because I thought you guys wouldn't be like really interested. But
Ah,
apparently you pulled it out before, yeah. So I was like, okay, damn, could be a cool idea.
Dang.
jump the
Jared just has
gun.
So
the charisma,
my
I
idea
guess.
was a little bit different, where it was more like party chat where we all stay in the same place and we just talk about
You know
what the hell is
what,
going on live.
bro? Okay, I had a similar actually no, I had the same idea as that.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
we shared a moment there, but so before the podcast, I had
Mhm.
that idea, and I was like, "How the hell are we gonna schedule
Yeah, yeah,
like you
yeah.
said,
That was the main
we have
problem I had as
multiple
well.
like we have a person from every single continent on the planet. I'm pretty sure, right,
Mhm. Yeah.
bro? We're not lining up all those time zones together, and we're for sure not gonna be able to um, like I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be as cohesive of a conversation if it was just all of us in a chat talking to each other.
Hmm.
So that's when I came up with a podcast and thinking of guests one at a time
Yeah.
coming on. And so if we upload it, everybody can hear and ask maybe later on and have conversations with the guest.
I think this is
Yeah,
much better. Yeah, now that I'm talking here.
yeah,
Right,
it's
right.
good, man.
Hey man, you staying hydrated, bro? You start coughing a lot.
Yeah, I've got some water next to me.
Alright, so
Good to
sweet.
know.
Good, good, good.
Hydrate yourself, man. While
Yeah.
you're drinking, I'll bring up another topic. This one's a little bit more serious, but obviously you're living in Korea right now,
Right, right.
and honestly, I haven't really kept up with what's going on there. But
Mm.
what's the current state of COVID like over there for you?
Mm. So it got really worse recently. There was
It got worse.
okay, the thing about Korea right now is that not a lot of people are vaccinated yet. So there's whenever there's like small happening, it spreads really quick still. So recently the government announced that no more than two people should meet outside.
Uh-huh.
So most people are indoors
I see.
these days. Yeah. It
So
was
is it
like
like a
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, it was like two-digit numbers before. So it was almost
Damn.
dying. But then now it's like four-digit.
Yeah.
So it's like it's getting a little bit more serious.
So is it more of like a self-imposed isolation, or is it more like the
Yeah.
government's telling you to, or like enforcing it?
Well, I guess it's like kind of enforcing it because the government said all shops should shut down after 10,
Ah, okay.
and
So
then
they're like
after 6
persuading
p.m.
you.
Yeah, yeah, kinda.
Okay, gotcha.
How about you guys?
Hmm.
How's it over there?
So
Oh,
I don't
bro,
know how it is in New Zealand, cause
Yeah.
you go first. You go first. You go first.
okay. Well, I just want to bring up New Zealand, cause y'all were hella safe when this shit started. I remember,
It's an
bro,
island. It's safe.
dude, Janet was fucking panicking about one person getting it in the entire country.
Mhm.
She was
I
panicking
see.
over that. I was like, bro, that sounds so nice. In
I'm always scared
America
of
right
it.
now, man, in America, obviously we got the vaccine. Uh, your boy got it. Um,
Nice,
Ooh.
nice.
I got both of them. Went through hell for a couple days
Good
because
shit.
Oh, is it
my
really
left
that
arm,
hard to?
bro, my left arm is okay. So it's different for everybody, right? The side
Mhm.
effects are different for everybody. But what's universally accepted here is hydration is the most important thing because everybody who like was healthy somewhat, the side effects were sort of negated. But as for me, my left arm died, like legitimately died. I was just lucky my fingers didn't die because I still play video games. But
Mm.
boy, let me tell you,
My
when
dad got his vaccine and he was
holy
dying for
shit,
like 2 days.
yeah,
I
when
was
I
like,
went
oh
into work the next day, bro, them boba teas took like three
man.
times the effort. Oh, I'm
Bro,
telling you.
was your arm like all floppy and shit, like a fucking
Okay, so
was it like
it
floppy
wasn't.
around like
I
like
wish
a
it
fucking
was.
fish?
That's what I wanted it to be, but I had to put like some strength into it because if I didn't, it'd be bumping into shit and be hurting even more.
Peru.
Um, it just honestly, the best way to put it, it just felt like a giant bruise all over your body that's like sensitive to air.
Ah, god
Mm.
dang.
I see.
Yeah.
So how's New
That's a
Um,
Zealand?
massive debuff, bro.
but there's some people who like I know someone who went to the hospital because of it.
Hmm.
Someone went
Shit.
to the hospital because of the side effects. But
Squishy
yeah,
squishy HP, bro. Squishy HP.
yeah. I
That's
mean,
right there.
there's another whole situation about a different company's vaccine. So we have three vaccines here, right? Um, and this company called J&J, they came out with a vaccine. And they're the ones where you only had to take it once and then you're set.
Mm.
But I think it was like 0.05% of all people who got the vaccine got blood clots in their veins.
Oh my god.
They got fucking blood clots, and there were like
Oh,
multiple people who died from it. And
that's
so
fucked.
that was a whole ordeal. And so everybody who had taken it before the news came out, they were all panicking. Um, just adding more onto the panic. But yeah, that's since been fixed. J&J's back. You can take it again. No blood clots yet. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, I mean, so right now though, COVID, I think it's settling down. At least it is for us. But the Delta variant really doing its thing out here. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
That's
How's it for
crazy,
you,
dude.
Saya? How's it for you?
Oh, this shit is like fucking. Oh, it's like paradise over here, man. I forgot this shit even
God
existed,
damn it.
bro.
Okay, my question is if COVID is not bad over there, why do you guys still have 2-week quarantine?
Huh?
Why do you guys have 2-week quarantine?
Because people keep coming over here.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why they're safe. That's why they're
okay,
safe
okay.
because
Yeah.
they have the 2-week quarantine.
I see, I see.
So the reason why we can just or everyone can just fuck around, right? Is because
Mhm.
we have like strict security. You know what I mean? Like if,
Mm.
Right,
no
right.
matter who you are, bro. If you come here, you have a 2-week quarantine. Like it doesn't matter if you're like a politician or whatnot. Like you're gonna stay in their quarantine, and if you get caught lacking outside of it, you the whole city goes into lockdown. Like everyone
Damn.
I see.
is forced into like staying home for 24 hours at least
Mm.
until they like figure out what's going on, if there's a possibility of something being spread. So like, bro, I'm mad chilling because like I know that if there's gonna be a leak, bro, I'm just gonna stay at home for 24 hours, and then they're gonna be like, hey, it's good. Like the most like it's ever escalated was in Wellington when someone was caught fucking moving around and shit, and so
Mm.
they went to lockdown level 2 for about like a week, and that's it. They moved out of it after that. So, bro, I'm like mad chilling, bro. All I'm doing is just waiting for the vaccine to be public,
I
to be
see.
available for public people, and then
Mm.
I'm just gonna take that shit.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yeah, bro. But like, fuck, I forgot COVID was even a thing
Yeah.
until people bring it
Wow.
up, man.
Nice
Damn.
flex.
Must
I'm
be
so
weird flex.
chilling, bro.
That's a weird ass flex, bro.
Nice flex.
Oh, bro, but that's a flex I
I'm
deserve.
dying
I
here.
earned it. That's a
Ah,
flex I earned, bro.
yeah, you did.
I stayed home for 7
You say
months.
that's
I
facts.
earned that shit, bro.
That's facts. Um, so okay, so this is kind of like a freestyle question, but it kind of popped up to me.
Mhm.
This is on the lighter note. We're back to gaming now.
Mhm.
So we're all into fighting games, right?
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we fucking love fighting games. Smash, Tekken, Pokken for a little bit.
Mhm.
Pokken was lit. But
Yeah.
now the newest kid in the block, Guilty Gear Strive.
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 Um,
Yeah.
so actually, so before we get to that, Side, do you play Tekken?
Yeah, of course, of
Used
You
to.
course.
play? Okay, so you two play Tekken. So how'd you guys get into it? Like, what's fun about it?
Oh
Like,
my god.
Oh
it
man,
looks so
should I go
complicated to
into it?
me.
Should I get into it, or should you go first, Jude?
Oh, you can go first, definitely. You played it before me.
Okay, okay. So I'll go first. So, all right. 2 years back, right? I was chilling and going to the arcades, and at the time the arcades was near Burger King. So that arcade is closed down now. But at Burger King, there was an arcade there. It was called Time Zone, and at that time, it had Tekken 7 before console release, right? So I was like,
Uh-huh.
"Fuck it, man! I'm just gonna go there and play fucking Tekken." And
Oh
bro, it
my
was fucking fun, right? Sooner or
god.
later, bro, after like a whole week of going there, bro, like people coming in, and it was like random strangers. They put their coin in or like their like card down, swipe, and then they like challenge me, right? I get my ass beat the first week, bro, and I start fuming. Like like they legit stealing $40 out of me, bro, by just whipping my ass in Ticket 7. So the first after that first week, bro, I started fucking
Grind
try
it out.
harding, bro. Like I
Second.
was on the grind.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
And dude, it was so crazy because like I had like I can't like remember like montages. Like there's this one guy, his name was Shane. And he was like a real chill dude, right? But he was a crazy king player. He would teach me some random shit. And then there was one guy, I remember this guy, I was playing against him. He was a Chinese dude with glasses, and he was
Oh
playing
shit.
king silently. He was sitting right next to me. I was trying to play, right? I was trying to do my shit. And then he gets mad, bro. He starts fucking like talking out loud and start swearing, right? And I'm
Holy.
just wondering, I'm like, bro, why is he swearing? He's winning. I was like, what the fuck? He's winning, bro. Why is he mad? And he looks at me after beating my ass like 2 games in a row, right? Like it's like $6, right? He looks at me, he goes, he's like, what the fuck are you thinking, bro? I was like, what? What do you mean? He goes, not playing against a computer. You're gonna start thinking. You're playing against a human. And I was like, what type of
Wow.
anime shit is
What
this,
in the
bro?
anime is that?
I was like, yo. And then the next round, the next game, I was like, fuck it. Yeah, he's human. He's human.
Gotta
And
go
like,
try
I
hard.
slowly improve, and he just looks at me and goes, yeah, you're doing better now. And I was like, what the fuck?
Hey,
Did I
Nice. I
just
don't
go
know if
for a
that's a
fucking
compliment.
training arc?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
and
He's
like,
he's
yeah,
he's
bro.
gone now, dude. He was literally there. He was summoned by God to teach you Tekken, and then he dipped. He's
Yeah,
gone
he
now.
did.
Yeah. Dude,
I
like,
guarantee
oh
you.
man, I have so many like small good stories to tell. This is one time, this girl, she was like, she used to play like the fucking DDR game, like the dancing game,
Yeah.
and she was learning Xiaoyu, right? And like she was learning
Oh.
Horang. She sat next
Mm,
to me, and she was trying to be really nice to me because like we see each other a lot at the arcade. But at the time, bro, I was immediately turned on,
mm.
on
Damn.
like training mode.
I see,
Uh,
I
Like,
see.
bro,
So you just
I saw her, and all I saw was a fucking easy fight, bro. I did not
damn.
see kindness. I did not see her kindness. I did not
oh.
see her desire to have a fun time. All I saw was an easy prey, like an
Hey, hold on, hold
easy
on, hold on, hold
training
on.
dummy, bro.
Wait, Saya. Who did you
Yeah,
use? Who did you use?
bro. I used Jen, bro.
Oh, did you use Jin?
I was training electrics and shit,
I
and I was
see.
like, bro, I beat this girl's ass so hard, bro. After 6 games, I don't know. I
Did she
commend her for
leave
staying for 6 games. She like looked at me, smiled, and she just left.
and left?
And then next
Wow,
time
what
we
a
saw
nice
each
Ah.
other at the arc,
person.
that's it. Next time we saw each other at the arcades, bro, she ignored me. I was like,
Oh,
Oh.
oh, you
uh,
suck.
Ah.
You
You
suck.
fucked it. You
yeah,
fucked it.
yeah. So like the reason why I got into like Tekken was because like it was the community, bro. Because like I got into the community slowly through the arcades, and like
Right.
it
I see.
was such a great time. It's like the
Mm.
Wait,
social
let me
aspect
ask
of
you
it.
this though, Saya.
Right,
Tell
right.
me who's your favorite character and explain what that character is to the listeners who don't know that character.
Alright, alright, alright. I'd probably say my favorite character is always gonna be Jin Kazuya. Oh no, Jin fucking
Kazama?
what's his fuck
Kazama?
Kazama, yeah.
Yeah.
Jin Kazuma. So the reason why I always like Jin Kazuma is because ever since I was little, bro, I always loved his outfits. Like he always had drip and stuff.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
really liked him as a person, and I really liked his Devil Jin transformations.
Right.
And like so Jin is a very complicated character, a very complex character to play. He has like simple moves, but like they're very situational, and that's why I like him. Like if you optimize him, you're gonna be a god. If you don't optimize him, you're gonna look like a fucking dickhead. That's basically how it works. And I played him a lot. I think I played him for a whole year before I started
Mm,
branching out playing different characters.
I
So
see,
yeah,
I
that's
see.
my favorite character. Second
Mm,
favorite though is obviously Miguel, because Miguel,
Miguel.
the way you can taunt with him. So like, do you know how he has that unblockable move?
Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
has
the
like,
taunt
yeah.
move.
So for people that don't know and who are watching this, Miguel has an unblockable move that will kill you with one
Yeah.
hit.
One hit kill you.
It takes like it takes like 2 seconds, right? And like he can like cancel it. But the best part about that move is that he laughs before he cancels before he does his like move. So like what I would do is that after blocking like somebody's like pressure, I'll just start laughing at their face. So I'll just be
Right, right.
like,
Bruh.
I'll block and I'll be like, ha 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 ha, ha. And then I'll block again. I'll be like, ha 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 ha. And if like they whiff like a big move, I wouldn't even punish them. I'll just look at them and just go and start laughing all over again. Like
Dude.
I'll just go for the most toxic shit. Just so I could get inside their heads, man. You know what I mean? Just
I
really
see, I see.
ruin their fucking day. Yeah, so like yeah, when I was playing in the arcades, I was a different breed. I was a evil person. I was definitely an evil person back then.
Yeah, one thing I learned while I played Tekken was that you don't play the game to win, you play the game to make your opponent feel bad.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yep, 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 yeah.
And
You play
I
the
don't know
game to
who
destroy.
Wow.
Yeah. You play to make your opponent have a bad day.
That's
if
terrible.
if
So
you lose, but you know that your opponent's tilted, you
yeah,
won.
you won the game. You won the
Oh
game.
my gosh. Yo, kind of sounds like League. I ain't gonna lie.
Mhm.
That
So
sounds like League.
low elo Tekken players will say no, but high elo Tekken players know better.
Yeah, they know. They know that.
It's a different
They know
mindset.
better.
Different
They know
mindset up
that.
there, huh?
You
Mhm.
can be like you can still
Saying.
be respectful, I guess, but like
Uh-huh.
nothing feels better than being the absolute shit out of somebody so bad that like you're starting to beat the shit out of them mentally. You know what I mean? Like you beat the character so hard, they start taking like psychic damage and emotional damages.
Mhm.
It's
You
different, man.
know,
Yo,
in
It's so
Tekken,
sweet.
cursing is a compliment. So
Yeah.
really?
when your opponent message you, they go like, "Oh my god, you're a shit trash player." That means like you're the best player in the world.
Yeah,
Because you pissed
Mhm.
them off, huh?
Because you pissed them
Wasn't
off.
wasn't Sai just talking about the great
Yeah.
community that this game has?
Oh, okay.
So
So
what happened there?
I said onlinery. You just want to just talk shit.
Oh,
The
okay, I see, I
the
see.
beauty of playing a fighting game, right, is that you can and like in community, right, like in like a public match or whatever, like tournaments, you can talk shit right in front of their faces. You know what I mean?
And then prove
And
it.
it's so
Yes.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so good. Like usually when I play with friends, bro, I'm talking shit, bro. I'm trying to get
dang.
under the skin just a little bit, you know what I mean? Not too
Mhm.
much, but like, yeah, just a little bit just to
Enough,
get them
enough.
riled
Yeah,
up, you know. Drew knows this because I started talking shit like
Yeah,
when we were playing
yeah.
Skullgirls, yeah.
Right, right.
so how'd you get into it, June?
Right,
Tell your
right.
story.
So I was before Tekken, I was never TLDR, I was never into fighting games.
Okay.
Yep.
Especially those 2D ones. I've only played a couple of games of um Grand Blue versus couple game of Smash, but I was never really into fighting games. So Janet has this friend called Brian. He's Boris's Wrath and Ignore server.
Mhm.
So I
Cool
saw
guy,
him
cool
play
guy.
Tekken one day, and then he was like, "Why don't you try it out as well?" He suggested. So I played the game. I played with Brian. I got whooped in my ass 20 games in a row.
Yes. Yes.
He
Yo,
had
fuck
no
him up.
mercy. He had no mercy whatsoever. So
Uh,
I made a goal to myself. I made a goal. I will play until I win a game against Brian. And then so I kept practicing. What character did I pick? It was Leo.
yeah, Leo.
Leo. He's a German character who uses Chinese martial arts.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's
That's
a
so
Mm.
German
cool
character.
mixture.
He's also
Um, mhm,
androgynous, like the way he looks. So
mhm,
people can't tell if he's a girl or guy.
yeah,
Oh,
Mm.
mysterious. Okay.
yeah.
Interesting.
And so while I was practicing, right, um, Saya kind of coached me through the ranks. He was
Right.
like, "Okay, June, listen, you gotta use your hell sweep 3 times in a row, so you'll piss your opponent off." So I was like, "Okay."
Passing the culture, passing the
Yeah.
teaching the culture.
Okay, look, he's not blocking low. Just use your low. See, he's not blocking low.
Okay.
So that's when I kind of learned how to play the game actually, and then
Interesting.
that was the most important lesson of all: play to piss your opponent off.
Yes. Wait,
But
I'm
that shit
so
glad. I'm
that shit
glad you
didn't work
learned.
to Brian. I tried using Hell Sweep 3 times to Brian. That shit didn't work.
he's
Oh
better than
well.
that.
And
Oh well.
he
That's
just
because
launches me and then combos me all the way to my death, and I'm like, okay, that shit doesn't work. That only worked in like low ranks, and then
yeah,
after
it
that, I
only works in
actually
low
had to
ranks.
learn the game.
Wait, so have you beaten Brian yet?
I mean, I would say like it's not a fair game yet because he's in New Zealand, and then we were playing like 3 ping, 2 ping.
I see.
So like the moves are like you can't react to it fast enough.
Right.
So it's kind of unfair game. So I would say that yeah, sure. Like I won a game, he still wins games, but until I have like a real fair match against him, No one knows what's going on
I see.
yet. But
Undecided.
Yeah, true, true.
Undecided.
yeah, undecided. But the
I'm sorry, that
ranks,
was
we are at like a similar rank right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
nice. Good shit,
Mhm.
man.
We
Good
like
shit.
that.
You're
Okay,
probably
well,
better at Tekken now than me now. Yeah,
Yeah, we need to
that's
play
good.
Tekken sometimes.
But
all of that.
stable. Let's get stable net code first, please.
If Harada comes across this podcast, please buff Leo. He's trash.
Dang. Are
There's
you
no way
still
he's gonna come
maining
over this, bro.
are you still maining Leo?
Yeah, I played
Okay.
2,000 games of Leo in rank.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Shush. That's a good grind, bro. That's a good grind.
I hate Leo. I hate playing Leo though. The
Every
only reason I
Yeesh.
still play Leo is because I don't like. I feel like I have a lot of connection with him now, and
yeah,
now
so
every other characters are not fun anymore.
with fighting games, I feel like
Right.
everybody has that love-hate relationship with their
Yeah.
mains because
Mhm.
they either main it because it's the best character in the game and they hate themselves for maining that,
Yeah,
or
yeah. I
it's
agree.
because they main it because they have an emotional attachment or like some attachment to them, but usually
Mhm.
that character ends up being garbage.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
Yeah.
they hate the character because it's garbage.
Mhm.
It's a really cool dynamic that I think it's cool. Shit, how am I putting this? You know what? Forget it. It's gone. Um, all that tech and talk. So I asked that question, and I talked about Guilty Gear. I bought it today,
Oh, we bought Guilty Gear.
Yeah, I did see you playing it. Yeah. How'd you like it so far?
bro. I, dude, I, I don't
Yeah.
know how,
Yeah, you're
how,
diff, huh?
dude. I don't know how I'm not gonna get addicted to this game. Like,
Yeah,
okay, so this,
good
okay,
fighting game,
for
bro. That's a
context,
good
okay,
fighting game.
for context, I'd been keeping up with fighting the Tekken scene or like the fighting game scene for a minute. Like I
Mm.
I really really enjoy fighting game or at least watching fighting games. And so other than Super Smash Bros, which all of us have played, this is my first actual fighting game, like 2D fighting game.
Mm.
And it's like unlocking or making me use a part of my brain that I didn't know existed. Like
Right, right.
okay, so I mainly play FPS games, right? That is my specialty. That is what I consider myself good at. It
Mm.
I'm using a completely different brain muscle for this game.
Welcome to the jungle, boy.
Yeah, like I've entered uncharted territories for me. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
And so I'm like, so that character talk I was talking about, I'm split between um like playing a character that is good. I'm really really forcing myself not to look up top 10 best Guilty Gear characters.
that's
I'm
good.
real
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm forcing myself not to look that up because I really want to pick a character that I resonate with and that I actually enjoy playing and I enjoy the personality of.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's good.
first of all, they gotta have some drip. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have some sauce. They gotta
Mm.
have some
Yeah.
drip on them. But in Guilty, this game is so insanely fun. And I played a few online matches. All I've caught are L's. Um, I've caught
Hey,
only
don't
L.
worry.
I'm on a
It's
hot
part of,
five losing
it's part of
streak.
the threshold.
Yeah, I'm just taking it as initiation. But
Exactly.
I've taken a round here and there. I've taken a round here.
That's good. That's good.
Um, but yeah, dude, it's so incredibly fun.
Wait, Saya, you know a lot of you have a lot of knowledge on 2D fighting games, right?
I have a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay, so you know how in 2D fighting game there's a mid attack and a low attack, right?
Right, right.
What the hell do you do if your opponent just stays crouched?
Oh, use a overhead attack. All right, so this will be useful for Guilty Gear Strive as well.
Yes, please
So
educate me.
so basically in 2D fighting games, there's usually like a mechanic, right, where it's called where attacks have a overhead
Wait,
property
underhead or
and
overhead? Which one is it?
overhead. So
Overhead.
basically
Overhead.
what
Overhead.
it means
Overhead
is
is
right,
hard.
yeah, is that enemies can't block that attack while crouching. Because
Ah,
crouching is the default blocking way. in
Yeah.
2D fighting games, right? And so what you do is usually if they're jumping in the air, that's gonna be an overhead attack.
Uh,
If they're like if it looks like it's gonna like hit you from on the top of your head, oh look at the top of his head, it's usually gonna be overhead, bro. So like yeah, if they keep crouching and they keep blocking your crouching attacks or like anything like that by crouching, usually you want to jump in there and just hit them in the head or
mm.
use your special overhead attack.
But overhead
Some
attacks gets blocked when your opponent is standing still, right? Not crouching.
yeah, if they stand up and block, yeah, they're gonna block
I
it. But that's the mix up,
Mm.
Like they have to guess if you're gonna get hit, you're gonna go for overhead or not,
I see.
which is it's the essence of pressure and
Mm.
defense,
So I
the
actually have a
balance.
question about um I I just have a question. So both games obviously are incredibly complex when it comes to the gameplay. Tekken,
Right.
obviously one of the hardest games, like it's known to be one of the hardest games of all
It's
time.
so hard. Yeah.
Um and Guilty Gear is like a level, maybe a few levels below that in terms of
Mhm.
difficulty. So how long did it take you guys to really grasp like um the
Oh, I
mechanics,
see the
the
I see.
gameplay mechanics of Tekken?
All right, hold on. Let me check my Steam
Uh,
profile real quick. How many
Okay,
hours do I have? I need
okay,
to check real quick.
cause okay,
Um,
I don't think I even completely get it at this.
so
Even after like 2 years of playing,
I
I
okay.
played Tekken for at least 2 years, and
I
I still
ask
don't think
this
I get it.
I ask this because when I started this, even now with Guilty Gear,
Mhm.
the combos just overwhelm me. It's so overwhelming, and I can see how it can drive a lot of people away from like fighting games.
Uh,
But
I
alright.
I'm determined to get good at this fucking game. I'm determined. I will get good at
I
this
feel
game.
like for Tekken, it's not about the combo, but it's more about how well you know your opponent. Because if you don't know your opponent, you're kind of fucked. They can do
Ah,
whatever shit they want on you, and you still have no idea what the hell is going on, right?
yeah, right.
Okay, and guess how many characters are in Tekken?
Oh, too many, bro.
There is too many, and each of their characters have like 100 moves.
Right.
So my point is that I have 460 hours in Tekken. I still
Okay.
get beaten up by people without
Right.
even getting to touch their body
I
once.
see. So
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just matter of how much you play and how much you study your opponent.
so it's not more mechanical knowledge, it's more knowledge about all the characters
Yeah,
and the yeah, okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Hold on. Before that's in the general aspect, right? Yeah. You
mhm,
gotta. It's usually you gotta learn the characters' movesets and whatnot, but you also gotta learn the essence of the game itself. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
like
yeah.
the way you're gonna play Tekken is completely different to the way you're gonna play Guilty Gear.
Right.
Right?
Just
Yeah.
because the fact that Tekken is 3D game, not 2D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an aspect that's entirely different from um other fighting games. You can
Mhm.
dodge to the side. Is that what I saw?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
there's a sidestepping.
That's crazy to me. So oh okay,
Yes,
wait.
sir.
So is there a way to counter that, or can you just like
Of
sidestep
course,
every attack?
there's a homing
Oh,
move.
yeah. So there's different ways of countering every single thing. So that's the
Dang.
beauty of a fighting game. It's there's
Mhm.
a lot of different like rock paper scissors scenarios,
Right,
which
there's a
like
lot of
makes up.
situations for you to work around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Which is a lot of guesses, a lot of mix ups, but not only mix ups, but like you know like situations, probing, neutral. For anyone who doesn't know, who's listening to the podcast, when a fighting game player says neutral, they're talking about like the neutral state where two characters are not in a advantageous or disadvantaged position, as,
Mm.
like as in one character's on the floor and the other character's ready to fucking teabag them with a meaty or something. You know what I mean? Like
Okay,
a
okay.
or a fat hook.
Right.
It's just like when you're like you see, do you know when you see two fighters in the cage or like in a boxing ring and they're just standing
Uh-huh.
there,
Yeah,
just like moving back and forth. Yeah, that's basically neutral. Yeah, that's what people call neutral in a fighting game.
Mm.
interesting. Damn.
Man,
Well,
oh man,
uh,
I can
we can talk about
divulge
fighting
so
games
much
all day.
information, dude.
Yeah.
I can t- I did not spend at least 3 years of my life getting my ass beat in fighting games to not know a thing or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've taken my beatings. I've taken my
Yeah.
licks. That's for sure.
Mm,
Damn. All right. Well, I kind of want to move away from fighting games because we've been talking about it for a fat few
mhm.
minutes.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure, for sure.
but I guess we've been at this for a while now. I guess we can close out the podcast here with this last question.
All right.
And this isn't going to affect what we do in the future. But June,
Mhm.
who do you want as the next guest?
Oh. Mm.
This isn't going
I
to affect your
would
decision.
wait, what do you mean? So if I
Like,
pick a person, is it have to be that is it going to be that person
no,
or
it's not. It's not going to affect our decision to bring this
oh.
person on. You're not influencing
um
us. I'm just curious as to who you want on here, or who you're
I'll
interested in.
pick Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah. The
Ah, interesting.
Boris's
Why Ryan?
Charizard.
Why Ryan?
Yeah,
I
why
just think
Ryan?
it's gonna be fun to dig in to
Right.
his dark past.
Yeah, we don't know a lot about him, do
I
Oh
we?
don't really
yeah,
know a lot about his past
he's a
or
very
Yeah.
what's
mysterious
going on,
guy,
but
Well, it
yeah.
which is
doesn't help.
Well,
ironic because he has like a. It's ironic because he has like a fucking He has a really chirpy voice, but he's such a mysterious guy. You know what I mean?
mhm,
Yeah. He's I guess it doesn't help that he's the magne of the server, right? He's the
true,
youngest of the
true.
server.
He's the youngest. Oh, is
Yeah. So you
Melody
um,
don't
youngest?
wanna.
Isn't Melody
oh,
youngest?
Melody is the youngest. Yeah,
Isn't
she
Melody
is. She
like
is the youngest.
Wait. Just off topic. What's that screenshot you shared, bro?
Oh, bro, we don't talk about that. We're not talking about that, bro.
I saw that and
Okay,
I was like,
yo,
that better not be Melody, bro.
if,
I was like,
if
you
anybody's
better not
listening,
expose yourself like that.
all right, to anybody listening to the episode, if you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. All right,
If you know, you
if you
know.
Oh
know,
man,
you know.
I saw that,
Uh,
bro, and I felt like a
we're
disappointing parent,
we're
bro.
not.
I was
It's still
like,
there, by the way. It's still there.
I
No, it's not
know,
there anymore. It's not
It's
there anymore.
active. It's active.
Oh, really?
yeah, it's still active, bro. I
She
saw that
changed
and
it.
I was like, Melody. You
Yeah,
know
she
better
changed
Anyways,
than
it.
that. You know
oh, did she
better than
really?
that.
Okay, good, good.
Changed it. Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. All right, so you want Ryan on here?
I want Ryan and um.
Go ahead, pick one more.
I'll pick one more. I'll pick James.
James. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a wild card.
Hmm.
That is a
Wait,
curveball. I was not expecting James. You don't
James.
know James, Saya. You don't know James.
Oh wow, so it'll be interesting for me.
I'm
Uh-huh.
expecting
Yeah.
later on in the future my in real life friends would join as well.
Oh yeah, of
That'll be
course.
interesting. Cool, cool.
And any or not mutual friends, but any friends of Saya
Yeah, yeah.
or I guess Janet's friend group, you guys' friend group, bring them on,
Mhm.
bro.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what
yeah.
I'm expecting as
Feel free
well.
to Saya. Yeah.
As
Um
in, no one is fucking safe, you motherfuckers.
yeah. We are
Basically,
going to
yeah.
get everybody. When we said we were going to question everybody, we're gonna question everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna pull up a fucking Smash Bros. Ultimate. Everybody's here, bro.
Yes, we are.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that was the last question from me. I appreciate your time, June.
Thank you, thank you.
It's been a great episode. We had a great conversation. Um, I
Yeah,
guess
it was good. It was good. I like it.
I'll, I don't know if we're gonna talk after this episode, but that's it. That's gonna be it for this episode. For those of you watching the podcast, I appreciate all you
Wait,
guys
let me add on
sacrificing.
before we finish up.
Go ahead.
Everyone who is listening to the podcast, play Tekken. Thank you very much.
Or play a fighting game. It's very invigorating to the brain.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it, bro, it unlocked an inner part of my soul. Trust me. All right.
Anyways, speaking of unlocking souls and whatnot, let's unlock the fucking outro for this podcast.
Yes, let's.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Is it like
So
an outro?
that's the end. Do you want
yeah,
to do the
go.
outro this time?
What's the catchphrase?
We
We
don't
don't
really
have a
have a catchphrase.
catchphrase.
We'll come up with the catchphrase as we go on.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we'll come naturally. We'll come naturally one of these days.
Uh, I started the outro like naturally, but I forgot I introed it. So send us out, Saya. Go ahead.
Wow. Okay, this is a good. This is a good way to do it. Nice string. Nice string. Yeah. So, man, it was lovely having June here, the founder of the Ignore server, here as our first guest on our second episode. And we're looking forward to doing this more. And we'll see you around next Saturday. Peace.
Peace.